Hello guys, so I hope everyone is doing well. So in between we saw a lot of updates, a lot of things have been released, and Claude Code and Claude 4.5 Sonnet being the major ones. So let quickly cover this up. So Claude Code, like everyone was switching to codecs, OpenAI codecs with their like new GPT-5 and GPT-5 codecs models, and in between that, Claude Code just like Anthropic just launched their released their new SOTA model, that is state of the art model, that is Claude 4.5 Sonnet. So I think it's currently the best coding model. So let's quickly see the benchmarks of this, which they have released in their website. So yeah, you can see it's even better than Claude Opus 4.1. So Opus 4.1 was a really costly model, but we can see a better model. We can see all of these benchmarks, SW benchmark, and all these benchmarks. Claude 4.5 Sonnet beats 4.1 Opus. So yeah, you can see the differences in the percentages, and the computer use benchmark was really raised up a lot. So you can see from 44.4% to 61.4%. So they have also, Anthropic has also released one Chrome extension for agentic browsing, so which is in beta currently, but we'll see into that. But you can see how much percentage it has raised to. So yeah, that's great, that's great. And yeah, the pricing stays the same, and also the context length, 200k context length, input and output tokens is $3 per million input, $15 per million output. So but the response quality is really better. I can feel it, I have used it for a few days after it released, so it was really great. And yeah, it takes much more tokens, and also it have a thinking mode. So but still it's currently the best coding model, I can say. And yeah, they have very less misbehavior scores. So what this means is it follows the your if you have mentioned any rules or any instructions, it follows it pretty well. And also, but people are saying that the benchmarks are it's highly trained on benchmarks. So yeah, it may be, but still it's currently the best. I in my opinion, it's currently the best coding model, but you can always go and try out this. And yeah, Anthropic also released their Claude agent SDK. Not released, they have changed the name. It was just Claude Code SDK, so now it's Claude agent SDK. So now it's for general purpose SDK. Before it was only for coding. And they have also released this Claude Imagine, so we can go and try out in their website. They have mentioned about this in the new release. So it's making interfaces on the fly, so you just go and visit and you will know what I'm talking about. I may need to create a separate video on this, but yeah, more of that in some other time. So yeah, other update is after the day Claude 4.5 Sonnet was released, GLM 4.6 was released by ZAI. So it's a Chinese company which is giving which is at par with Claude 4.5 Sonnet. You can see the benchmarks, all these benchmarks. You can see that GLM 4.6 by far is the best in some of these benchmarks. But yeah, they have been honest to us that in SW benchmark, terminal benchmarks, Claude 4.5 Sonnet, that is this one, is still the best. So they have been honest to us. And most importantly, more interestingly, they have also released their coding plan, so which is very dirt cheap. So you can of course go to and buy this up. It's really very cheap, so $3 per month. And you can see they have three tiers, light, pro, and max. So it's kind of similar to Claude Code subscriptions, but really cheaper than this. And they are also providing GLM 4.6 model into this. So yeah, you can also put this connect this into Claude Code and use the GLM 4.6 model. So yeah, it's really good, and I will try this out and post the updates how it's been. And coming back to Claude Code version 2 updates, so you can see that this is the major update, and this checkpoints feature they have released, Claude Code version 2, is the most major one. So before, what we used to have is we don't used to have checkpoints feature just like we have in Cursor. So in Cursor, what we can do is we after the conversation, we can go back to the previous code, you can revert back to the previous code, but we don't have in Claude Code till now. But in this version 2 release, they also added this up, and which is very beneficial and very helpful. It's helping me a lot, because if there is any any error code that the AI have given, I can just go back to the previous checkpoint without being committing. So previously I've just need to commit after each and every AI responses, I just need to commit again and again. But with this I can go back to the checkpoints. It's very helpful feature. Let me show you really quick what I'm talking about. If I start in my, like, I have opened my IDE, and in my terminal if I start Claude, and let's see. Yeah, first of all you get to see a new UI here about Claude Code, and you can just see the model being 4.5 Sonnet. I don't have the max subscription, so yeah. And you can see we can go to resume, and if I go back to this one, and I have few of the things which I have coded earlier, and now what I can do is I can go to the previous using rewind. So rewind is the checkpoint feature which I was talking about. So if I click on checkpoint, that is the rewind, I can go back to, like, suppose like any of the checkpoints I can go back to. So but one thing to remember, if you go back to that commit, like to that checkpoint, you can come back to the current one. So let me show you what I'm talking about. If I go here and restore code and conversations, and I have reached to the previous checkpoint. Now if I see rewind, now I can't go to the, like, redo one. We can't redo the changes. So once you go back to the above checkpoint, you can't come back again. So yeah, that's one thing to keep remember. And let's see, yeah, you can also see the usage here. So if I see the usage, currently I have, like, today I have very less used the Claude Code, so it's only 2%. So yep, and you can also see current week usage, all these things. And yeah, you can also I guess change the tabs, but yeah, you can change the tabs using tab command. So status, config, you can see even I need to I have not explored all these things, but yeah, you can go and check this out. And let's see what we have. Yeah, tab to toggle thinking. Okay, so this is like when we don't like, we can change the thinking mode. So we can turn on thinking and we can disable thinking. So if I click on tab, you will see thinking is on. So if I click on tab again, thinking is off. So yeah, like if we are not using thinking mode, it's the responses are being given by the Claude 4.5 Sonnet, and if we turn on the thinking mode, it's given to Claude 4.5 Sonnet thinking. So yeah, that's basically it. It's just simple. And yeah, that is what tab toggle thinking is about. And yeah, we also got this new Claude Code vscode extension. So the extension remains the same that we were using for accepting and rejecting the like changes. So the extension is the same if you have installed already. So Claude Code, yeah, this is the extension. Yeah, you can see this is the extension. Now what we can do is you can get, like, when you click to this one, you see a nice UI of Claude Code. So you have the terminal CLI agent, and you also got this nice interface to talk and, like, do all the agentic stuffs. So you can change the modes, like plan mode, ask for edits, ask before edits, edit automatically. So yeah, and you can just slash and see what things you can do, like compact, cost, all these things. You can just get these options by typing slash. And normally what you can do in terminal, you can also do it with this UI. So it's very easy. If I say hi, yeah, you can see a nice UI popping up in this UI. Yeah, and also if I want to say that please make the UI of this page more better, and you can just see it goes to this. And I can also tag which page, like which page is it. I can tag it, but I have not done yet, but it gets the context of which file I am talking about. So yeah, it's currently reading, and like what, yeah, you can see I can accept or reject from here and even from here. So if I click on yes, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So is the rest of the things are the same, so you can play with it. And yeah, I am very much enjoying this Claude 4.5 Sonnet. It's not that much of a jump, but I can see that it's far better than 4.0 Sonnet. So yeah, you must give it a try and see how much performance has increased. like how much the quality of responses has increased. So do give it a try. And also I'm much amazed on how Anthropic just came in with another banger. So everyone was thinking like Anthropic is gone, all this the coding models are gone, and but they came back with again a banger. But OpenAI also released their Sora 2 model. So now every of the big tech companies are competing with each other. Like Gemini 3 also will be coming very soon, so I'm also very much excited for that. And yeah, I hope you like the video. If you like it, do it a like, share, subscribe and all those stuff. And let's meet in our next video. Till then, peace.